open your billing statement and realize your supposedly cheap $16 plan just evaporated in a single afternoon because you read the fine print too late. That is the reality for a lot of people jumping into the latest hype around turning the web into a giant data feed for their artificial intelligence projects. Everyone is talking about these two heavy hitters right now. On one side, you have the venture capital backed giant with over $14 million in funding and a shiny cloud interface. On the other side, you have the open source hero, which is tearing up the charts with 50,000 stars. Both of these tools promise the exact same thing. They take a messy website and turn it into clean markdown that an AI can actually understand. But the way they get you to that finish line is worlds apart. The managed service known as Firecrawl markets itself as the easy button. You sign up, you hit their endpoint, and you get your data in seconds. Simple, right? Their entry-level hobby plan gives you 3,000 credits for a small monthly fee. Most people see that and think they can scrape 3,000 pages. That is a logical assumption, but it is also a total trap. If you want that data formatted into a specific structure like a list of products or a set of clean data points, the cost jumps from 1 credit to 5 credits per page. That 3,000 page limit just shrunk to 600 in the blink of an eye. Then you have to deal with the modern web. Almost every site worth scraping has some kind of bot protection. If the service has to bypass that for you, it tacks on even more credits. Suddenly we're spending 7 or maybe 10 credits on a single page. Your entire monthly budget could disappear on one documentation site before you even finish your morning coffee. This is exactly why people get frustrated and feel like the pricing model turned fake on them halfway through the project. This is where the open source world steps in with a massive swing. The Python native alternative is completely free to download, and it runs circles around the competition when it comes to raw speed. Independent tests show it can be up to 4 times faster because of how it handles multiple tasks at once through a native architecture. But free does not mean there is no cost. It just means the cost is your time and your own hardware. You have to be the one managing the automated browser instances. You have to handle the proxy services so you do not get blocked. You have to plug in your own keys for the language models to do the extraction work. It is a trade of money for management. If you are billing a client and you can just pass those costs through, the convenience of a zero infrastructure setup makes total sense. But if you are a developer who likes to own the stack and keep the overhead low, the open source route is the clear winner for a reason. 50,000 production deployments say that choosing the open source path is not just a fringe choice. You have to decide if you want to pay for the luxury of not thinking about infrastructure, or if you want to put in the work to keep your margins healthy. Just remember that the headline price is rarely the final price. Map out your actual workflow first. If you are crawling and then extracting data, you are stacking multipliers. That simple 1 credit promise is long gone by the time the data hits your database. I investigate which tools actually earn their subscription so you do not have to. Stop looking at the surface level and start doing the math on the actual credits you will burn per page, because that is where the real story lives.